protocol freelancer. Go visit them.
Heard you're working for Milver Street. You can consider my offer formally rescinded.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Maybe I am drunk.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a... Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course. No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried. I had some... That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther, hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned. We worked hard, but the often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter. Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. Oh, that talk about putting people first. Anyway, things were good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before we were. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. If the Protectorate suspects someone of having an independent, and these folks who get refreshed, they come out less. I don't know how it affected Zeb. But it's high past time I found out. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be... Westport's on the east side of the island. Is it me, or has my ankle... Anyway, need something, Commander? what in the where now?
Vara, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
You're too young to be a crater in the dirt! Allah, I can't believe he jumped that way!
Sir, I know this isn't the time.
What? No! That ain't how we
Demote.
No, now cease your jawing. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. I can't fathom no sensible motive.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always...
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after... The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a
It's a drive overloader. If we...
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former...
Exactly! Because he had no... They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give...
Thank... They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
That's it? It was that easy?
into a most harrowing... He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Still, he seemed like a friend. Please...
That was some impressive climbing. What?
You're really something else, Strange.
Oh, thank the law.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain.
I agree with Liza. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest,
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me why that's terrible. But what? Sovereign's finest potato. Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion. This was supposed to be... tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your in the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big...
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around.
Here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that.
I must ask you to hold still. I must say, I'm rather amazed. How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients? No need to clap. In any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so it's your lucky day, Trooper. Not only has a... but they've also made a coagulant that will...
That still sounds kind of painful.
I'm going to administer a localized anesthetic. You'll hardly feel a thing. Now, if you don't like needles, I'd advise you to look away.
Let's not waste each other's time.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally...
But without my leg, how am I...
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it? Excuse me?
Say, how sore...
I'm not running a charity. If you... A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to...
This is a mighty big decision.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone, I don't know. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the time. I am a doc... Now, was there anything else? Say, you've returned. I'm here for any doctorial services you may require. Here.
Can't help you. Sorry.
I'd say welcome back. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any... Arm's already feeling better by leaps and bounds.
No time to conversate.
believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of that.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require great ammunition can be purchased at vending machine.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together.
Try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature.
Can't get that anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Keep us content, Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Egads! The hologram's gone down!
Hey, keep an eye out for whoever took
Outsider.
down Auntie's hologram.
Auntie is the best choice.
Emmeline will be pleased not to have to worry about her fruit.
Auntie is the best choice. No product testing, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce.
Let's keep the lamps lit for wildlife.
Not responsible for nature's abnormal
Raptidon detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
the sun in my eyes.
Now the year of 55, our nose has been fried. A mile beneath an empty night, way down in the mine. Sugar little smoke,
We're closed.
Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she...
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're...
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she...
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to... That's when things became tense. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts, on top of everything, among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought but you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, she was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to... Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all.
Know a little something about that, too.
I did try to, once, after the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries' identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Till then I will be true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yours.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Hunter, VP of Xeno.
No offense to Val. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia.
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Everyone from lower
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile Protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
Top-shelf mantipillar secretions, and what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong. I'm freezing my assets off on Cloister, a law-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods. Their hides, heads, and claws are as tough as the tundra. Cautious but feisty. Bearish and bullish. Best keep your distance. Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close. Although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh. They've taken an interest in me. Ursopods are resistant to the cold. Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Blasted fingers are about to freeze off. Why didn't anyone with my staff tell me an ice moon would be so cold? They're charging! Get them off me! Get them off! Security team, shoot them! Merciful law, what am I paying you for? Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an ursopod.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us.
Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Jerry can
Enter elsewhere. If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang
I don't even want to think about the damage
those
those Krabbles are going to do to my machine.
They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious terminal. Only thing they're in danger to is
another habitat. Preferably one more.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the
Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
Next up, something else. Now for something a little different.
rewards for any import we can tell him. But I do love this. Come on, friend. Let's go set our lamps.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun.
Tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
It folded costs and bothers you.
These antics seem twitchy to you. Might want to sneak our way in.
To get your candy.
That's tobacco.
Don't be a rude.
Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you. So smoke that candy.
As tobacco.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in. Cause it's your candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Come get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco.
Candy, tobacco.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats, to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals, to vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or hope to want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's choice. Now, upward and onward. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, 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 Fizzo.
Why is this door open? Isn't this lab meant to be secure? Doesn't anyone else have standards in this place? You want high security? I'll give you high security! Did you have an appointment?
Green and black and blue.
Oh!
Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo, Viva Fizzo, Fizzo, Spectrum Vodka.
I am not pulling things completely out of proportion. I am overreacting. Right about
What was that? Heard something. Excuse me? Where is...
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down.
Now Spectre Vodka comes in brown.
All the colors, don't overthink it.
Just get back and drink a drink.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo, you love Fizzo, Fizzo, Spectrum Vodka.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any... If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogard. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're word of the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves...
And now it's available in mysterious Mirth
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has...
How empty are the lives of Auntie's subjects that they need to rely on consumers? Auntie's Choice is an invasive species, it says.
Made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards.
The matriarch appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage. Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly. Say, you are every bit you seem. It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand. Why? A plot point about...
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
Well, you appear to be far more fluent with Sentinel procedure. If you were a Sentinel, or in some Sentinel-adjacent role, I'd of course... In any case...
Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. worst, oh worst, worst. It's not the worst unless it's not just a
Greetings! However, I may offer you a initiate.
Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hots and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Worst, worst, oh worst, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst, 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 oh worst, worst. Grab a can today.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous. Sabotage.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
Dr. Paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our freedom.
And get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes
Still hurts to breathe.
So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't...
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door.
No, sir. We can't think of every attempt to take the course first. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat paste could taste so yummy? Worst, worst, oh worst, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst, 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 oh worst, worst. Grab a can today.
Save some progress. Stay in the system.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts. Good. Because you haven't heard. When Antis invaded, a number of our subjects drowned. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. All right.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build more houses.
How do I
Each of vice.
Each
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is
You've returned.
sociologically.
My body is covered in burns. It's now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment. I wouldn't want to be in.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit. Our
latest demotions report, starting with Asta Visquich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ.
And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sisty-Bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us...
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. When you miss the call for chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Forced Rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Forced Rockets. Forced Rockets. Forced Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
It is my esteemed pleasure to... But where are my manners? We do not have much. Serving Unit 1.
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives. Our society, we all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves, they love it as much as... Why, we've even That brings me to I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved. Its people. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our... We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1, we are of like minds. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs. These if I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences. Hence my use. I owe it to every single person here to try. That's abundantly kind of you, though there must be something I can offer. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? I don't. In exchange for the automech parts, we never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. The parts can be found at the Euphoria. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Enemies envy our prosperity.
How you profit more? You cut the cost, you raise the price, the profit soar. The joy of blazing bear. You know it well. Make an antique proud. Why?
Because the matriarch herself designed
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors.
human societies were constantly out of balance.
He was hiding. Would you better say it was a drop by spy? He was a natural. And he quickly learned to make it red. How deal without getting burned. He was a scrupulous. And he quickly rose. When you do your business, lays a person, then you do gold. Follow you sell how you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an antique proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kids, let's go!
Literally everything I own is underwater.
You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an antique proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go! Swing it now! Oh, yeah! I'm gonna take it. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit more. Is it fair? Oh, you know it well. Make an antique proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We make an antique proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We make an antique proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah!
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Iffy Mail Order Division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 Walk-in Industrial Macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pen Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything.
I was sad.
I feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
Second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan.
Ah, the Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
That you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows.
Of course.
Inhabitants are declared
This one
treasonous.
reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good
Trust the
day,
plan,
personal freedom,
observe set
and
progress,
fair
stay in the
trade.
system, serve the sovereign.
Our enemies envy our prosperity. This is a process of community. They sneer at our
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession. Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant? Oh, I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the underlying subjects are expected to mind their assigned area. I think he's bearing up admirably, given recent Hogarth's reliable as the Arcadian sun. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different. Curativist Row is a fine sword. Talk your ear off if you let him. Much to do. We lose power to charge our...
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice? It's quite simple, really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles, capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
Okay, back to business. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and crow it. Gee whiz, that's your G whiskey. back in the black, don't be your only debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Go gee whiz, that's your gee whiz Steve.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products in over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease, predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's Choice. Now, upward and onward. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Winston Belvedere stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Look out! Perchance a glance at me, they know that
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Side says you're who's who, and the side is
Resuming hostilities.
Here you have my pet.
Uncle Winsworth, Belvedere Uncle Winsworth.
No target.
Emergency protocols.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Engaging combat protocols.
Wireless Free Arcadia. If it makes the competition...
Got a distraction for you.
Hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Andy cutting deals, driving profits.
Appreciate a little help,
and the
Commander.
Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP, his muscle. Seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation.
Emergency protocols ready.
The show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first.
Advise healing yourself.
Ryan over here.
station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Shake a cup day that you want to forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink.
Knew you had my back.
Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride. You drink
Combat-related activities.
tequila. When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Ready to waste it on your command.
For big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
Sequencing attack strategies. Health benefits available at your request.
When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning. When you drink Purple Berry tequila. Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry tequila today. Shake a cup day that you wanna forget. Wake up next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most that you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry tequila. So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. The rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum fillers. Two treats in one. A double thriller. So make yourself happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings you'll be blowing.
Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Do you always put your hands on other people? Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? I hope not for your sake.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. I see no one here I would count a friend. And if you think a few gracious words...
Look, I'm not just here to gas you over with empty apologies.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can...
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience now.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it!
Found her! You there!
Audra! Fuck! That was one of... Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue...
I am.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, then do exercise discretion as well as caution.
Not to worry. This is
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
She's just the best choice.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, the woman who returned was... Then I met Niles. Stop there. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Ah, of course. Hogarth and I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do. I do believe that one day... Quickly, I have to prepare for other
You're missing the part.
I'd like to help, but
I love Auntie. So do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Forced Pockets for one low price. And now, back to it. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give me two.
Auntie is the best choice. Really better than Divas content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Really gotta try 'em. We pull the sprat straight from the trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
Sovereign provides. Assist provides.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
Sprat crisp, 1000% germ free. 'Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried at 405 degrees.
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
Don't question, don't doubt. Let your betters think for you.
So grab a pack of deep fried bread. There's such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprat bread, you're eating real good.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the
Never to
latest
be
from the front
outshone.
lines.
Our
Sponsored
colony,
by Auntie's
Arcadia.
Choice, improving
Our
lives
home.
through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. This just in, a field report from the Office of Competitive Analysis and
Sovereign
Artful
provides,
Reconnoitering.
System abides.
This sounds important.
Engaging hostile.
Only if you're super...
Has this unit offended you?
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oak? Well, look no further. Ow, that's hard! It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an
Again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box.
Esculape? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. That wasn't meant to be pointed. I'm sure.
Oh,
Montelli, damn him! He executed me. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm. Thanks. Quick though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized this kind of you to all.
if you're too hurt.
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's back.
What do you
Not blowing your...
You know how relentless... Please. If you can help me sabotage the transport, then help...
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander? Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particular...
Excellent work. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise.
That's Uncle Wentworth, Belvedere Stouts. Uncle Wentworth, Belvedere Stouts.
Give Zeb my best.
You're tuned to wireless best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air
No better way to go. No better way to go out than taking a Sentinel with me.
right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance. blaming a belt drive. Starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake.
You've returned, but... Hold... What in the blazes was that?
Hey, you there? Need a smoke that
What do you mean?
you from the
Oh, and you didn't think to dissuade her?
Well, look no
Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. You're right. Was she at least able to give you the cipher? I wish the success. Perhaps I was...
Can't fault you for having doubts.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I am pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use.
You're who's who, and the smell is just as impressive too. Anything smaller is for nincompoops. These Belvederes ain't your grandma shoes. They're Wentworth stouts, nothing else will do. And if you're an up and comer, you should try one too. You'll never want to be without an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere stout. That's Uncle Wentworth Belvedere
Got time for a debrief, Commander? Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Pretty sure Val can give you some. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too.
Swoosh! That's the sound.
No. On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back. Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb.
Empty's choice. Every flavor filled.
Injuries to... How may this unit assist?
You need to succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter?
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat. eat. A Scrabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistry crosses we meet to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can
Look
be
who's back. Do me a favor. Keep out from under.
Crabble can be more than just a salt.
Why, hello. Whatever can I do you for?
Ah, the Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
Why, that's wonderful. Others in Westport, a reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. Why, they are. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. How I've waited to hear those words. Anything I might help with at present? Of course. Hey there, go-getter.
We give it a little extra. Greetings! No, however, I may initiate.
Minor disruption. Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it.
You returned. Hello again. Here to help? Hard. Before. Must say I see you.
So leave for Scrabble to your favorite ant.
You can't fight contentment.
Industrial plant. Wild Crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true you can't. Crabwich, consume at your own risk. Crabwich, it tastes almost decent. Crabwich, it's the sandwich you want to eat. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts, to safeguard them from harm, to hide them away from danger. I'm Auntie Cleo, and I won't lie. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Luckily, our products, and only our products, can reliably prevent that. So I say, don't cower and hide. Go make something of yourselves. Live a life that's larger, more daring, exhilarating, armed and inoculated against a hostile, peril-filled universe with Auntie's Choice. Daredevils rejoice with Auntie's Choice. Our product line is stronger than nature.
Okay, back to business. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong record on the ACS Undisputed Classics. And who did I see running? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucrats.
Oh, what? State your purpose, outsider. Or exit your... Ah, I see you've discovered some of a full set of... Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and... I am pleased. Return again when you have another 4 vault. Stay true, outsider.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you want to be everything you'd ever hoped to be.
Be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get some get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose betterment or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can-do surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper
No
runners
offense. Anything.
are winning.
Need something, Commander?
You and I will all
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount to piety. Choose betterment or impediment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grays. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice here.
Honest-to-goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Valued underlings, Greetings. Your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker.
I could use some good news for a change. That is, make sure to collect your reward. Better. Real shame.
Shoes, no smock, no hull-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof in your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Constellation of systems. Now that's enough reinforcements for now. Until next time, everybody watching over your shoulder because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off
Sequencing attacks.
Seems nowhere in Paradise Island can you touch me.
Here's what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Hey, it's 75. Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner, and my rates are never lower. If there's a cost you can't complete.
No, ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
That you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. They're always counting me, and this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted... Sorry, I'm considered... Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon, too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know... Weren't many of us crafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean that they'd erase it from the I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. You looked at the fine print of not only could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, law no. The contract and anyway, or lamenting that his mock apple martini ain't blended. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always get the feeling. Anyhow, think I'll good luck in there.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's been Auntie's choice.
Injuries to... How may this unit...
Can't anyway. Need something, Commander?
frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public politics. Your right to risk a side
Looking a few courts low, Commander.
needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Now, upward and onward. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy. Productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milverstreet.
injuries to... How may this unit assist you, Commander?
What do you mean you're leaving? Ship's over. I have a life outside this place, you know. A life outside our lab?
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's, fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Unless I'm... The center is... Say, you don't work for Andes, do you? This is big. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been cut. True enough, but I digress. Was there anything? Yes, and nor the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies. But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automech so they don't get out of hand. That is more than likely a safe one. Likewise, there must be at least a few useful parts in here. It's warped. Just like everything else.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists: advertising. Our recreation
Must be at least a few useful parts in here. Must be at least a few useful parts in here.
Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on...
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, what's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate of...
All right, let's not... Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals first. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing to... One more...
Sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crabwich, sandwich you want to eat. A crab sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistries process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat.
Outsider, prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crabwich, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, makes a sandwich you want to eat.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have.
matters is getting these automex to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect...
Marshal, you're at...
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy to I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. We may, like you, me and my consternated head technician, are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair. I wouldn't have... The Vox relay station needs our automex. But until... Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype xeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I tell...
Marshal, those automex have been corrupted. Should they go berserk, we may well be...
Then perhaps you had...
Montelli?
There's a good fellow.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver. If even a single automex steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Brigadier Montelli does... The Marshal is a good man. But Hazel should get you... She's right between the barracks and the main. She'll only be able to...
Tastes almost decent.
Stay true, outsider.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently in process.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of
Outsider.
Xenological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year,
First the attack, then the uranium. At this rate, we'll never get caught up.
helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't spill a drop of that arachnid discharge. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Adrenatime. Work harder, not smarter.
Oh, name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the You'd think trouble is, a bunch of supplies went as a Protectorate. Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. Doubtful. The quartermech is... Delphinia's lab would be the place to search.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid...
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist. They'll fit. Anyway, best of luck.
Think of Crabbles
See you
as
soon,
the
I hope.
star ringers of the animal kingdom, but with goring horns and bottomless bellies. They're omnivorous, a 10-bit word that
What
means...
brings you to this fine establishment? Stay true, outsider.
Might be wise to get that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
The Hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal. Lives up to its name. Packs it full up close. The Bullet Claw breed
A new arrival. Fortunately for you, if you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask. For medical posterity, first question. Can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium? I'll mark it down as haphazard, Mia. All right. For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or, well, good for you. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to... There. That should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer a... Oh, what would you like to know? However, second, in this gaseous state, anyhow, I could talk total... Come to think of it, our visiting science...
Shoot them! How could you let anything that big sneak up on me? All right, okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside. Crabble meat is...
Stay true, outsider.
And inedible. The chemistricians in anti-R&D can process that goop into flavorings and hygiene products.
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, now what is it you want?
Good crafting fixins. You're limited
Our good Marshal sent you, did he? Assist me and you'll get more. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
So with that, I raise a...
I haven't. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that quite splendidly... Alas, while I'm occupied with... Good. Wonderful. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting strays. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Oh.
The uncomplicated and my terms are quite straightforward. Yes,
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model and self-defense.
are never lower. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your hands just
Not sure we should get any closer.
in addition to my standard service fees. Oh,
My little minion. What did I tell you? Should you suffer from any lingering symptom? Now, on to business. The device, what's needed now, is something to help a capital to... You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling. You guessed correctly. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Dragoons are... You must have seen the large automech patrol. I'm sure. No doubt he also... Good. Failing that, one last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only with the amplifier... Well...
If you need something, kindly make it quick. Please understand, Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon? That's a fair point. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over one catalytic amplifier as agreed? Not a chance. BC?
If there's a cost you can't
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amp? Oh, superb! With this gadget. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Now that you... After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar until a more...
the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my turns are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This
I'm glad that, whether or not, uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution. Lest I follow my predecessors to... I knew Dr. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the... And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse. Don't worry about Woodrow. Yes, but that...
Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, please. And his job is to keep you motivated. The threat of...
Now, on to other things. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, BPs. And his job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things.
Outsider?
Always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Welcomes you with arms open wide and
anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kids, let's go!
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again, by the look. Certainly, there is a nominal cost. All right, then. Here. Nor failing that, I am at.
Sanitized, toothpaste with impeccable style. The perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Andy's family. I never worked for him.
My erstwhile until a...
And never left you. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. Cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Nancy proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go!
Yes?
Swing it now, all right.
Just have to release this here and fasten the manifold there. That's got it.
Welcome. Glad to have you back. Need something? Or just here to talk?
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, spread organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and corn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buck an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. We probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, good gout, adult rickets, dysentery, bloody flux, night terrors, mania, day terrors, melancholy.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrumbugs, general
Did the
malaise.
authorities send you? What a relief. In here, I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Good. You must have spied those nefarious Crabble. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army. Huh. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way. You, no stranger, remain strong, and together we will out. Don't ask the quartermaster. Get it? Or maybe.
Broadcasting for street shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. This just in, a field report from the Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering. Ooh, this sounds important. Better pay heed. Threat assessors have adjusted their risk tables for the Arbiter Training Facility, jewel of the Protectorate's military portfolio, northeast of the landing pad near Broken Spire. Although only a skeleton crew remains,
Protocols
the
not yet
facility's
charged.
mechanical defenses remain operational and quite lethal. Approach at your own risk. And only if your supervisor can readily replace you upon your likely demise. Well, you heard it here. Best of luck to anyone hull-headed enough to poke around that place. Now, on to other things. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
There's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees.
Dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendly.
I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees.
life support.
What have you done? The Zeranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. With this failure, no more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their no. Instead, as our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, freaks, and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this, and with eating their way deeper into. Yes.
blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claims the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough correction. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. It's far better than natural cures. Oh, live long, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you
Outside. Why, hello. Whatever can I do you for? Outside.
Empty are the lives of empty subjects that they need.
Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be.
Outsider. Ah, the itinerant? That is most excellent. Thank you. I know community service. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, Sentry second, once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. Why is it? Executions done in the service of order are an unfortunate necessity. Done at martial court, and this, we cannot allow any of that to happen. You already know the man. If Corbett, the protectorate, good. I may not survive. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people and see how they fare. Oh, farewell.
Consider finding a human companion. You see conversation.
Take a moment to rightly appreciate it all. Reclassifying friendly fire as unfriendly.
She's just the best choice.
You have your...
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats, to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals, to vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or hope to want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's choice. Okay, back to business. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong list on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our great new meritocracy. I saw my
Stranger?
opportunity and I took it. I said,
Hello
"Auntie,
again.
a moment of
Here
your
to
time.
help? See you.
Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge you because I promised before the merger.
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors.
Hey there. Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss? Involving... Oh, my vigilant Hogarth. Hey there, go-getter.
Any minor disruption.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
Under protectorate law.
Exciting news! The prudence dictates we remain productive.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us. So
Right now, the imperfect thoughts.
they've started the war to grab
winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grace. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your... Sway, make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If
hell. Air on this planet's strange. No stimulant gases.
they're
Don't like it.
checkers, you're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself.
What you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived.
Idiot be back. What do you need this time? Well, I thank you for helping them out. Now there's... Wait one rat gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this? She asked me for terminal... I can't for the life of me deduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing? All right. Key card to access the...
Banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Capital shot recruit. Careful not to stand down range.
Whoever took down our anti-hologram is a traitor of the highest order.
Something I can help you with? Not yet. Though, if anyone... You'd think so, huh? These protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Have another smoke? And I will. Approximately 15. You vent all...
My commanding manager needs
Includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, the uncomplicated
Going to need a furniture?
You certainly can have mine.
Hello again. You get that? How grand. And while this might be a tad fewer bits, that just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split... Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black foot.
Oh, yes. Everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated man. To keep things simple, you can be sure that my race
Anyway,
will never...
need something, Commander?
No, they'll never...
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile friend. There's more menial jobs.
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we just...
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my sisters are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I The uncomplicated loner.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently in process.
Error. Currently, how may this unit...
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Oh, don't spill a drop of that arachnid discharge. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Adrenatime. Work harder, not smarter. I'm on Paradise Island, on the Elysium moon of Eden. A scenic piece of real estate, if you don't mind the occasional mine. Pardon our dust. We'll spruce up the place once our takeover's done. For now, let's turn our attention to this episode's Leviathan crustacean, the Crabble. Think of crabbles as the star wingers of the animal kingdom, but with goring horns and bottomless bellies. They're omnivorous, a 10-bit word that means everything's on the menu. From your head to your boots. Not a pleasant way to go. Here on Eden, we find a few breeds. The Hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal. Lives up to its name. Packs a wallop up close. The Bullet Claw breed lobs plasma from its claw joints. They'll get you coming and going. You'll find various breeds adapted to their environments across Arcadia. Use your upper story when loading up for a hunt. Consider the habitat. Crabbles on Paradise Island hate a good jolt. Really sticks in their claw. My security team tells me we'll find a herd of hammerclaws on yonder beach. Let's go close the deal. Huh. Beach is empty. Not a creature is stirring. Someone on my team is getting quite the vigorous dressing down. Wait, what's that in the sand? They dig! They can burrow! Underhanded rascals! Security team! Shoot them! How could you let anything that big sneak up on me? All right, okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside. Crabble meat is fragrant and inedible. The chemistricians in anti-R&D can process that goop into flavorings and hygiene products. Fat lot of good that does you in the field. Resourceful types can shuck crabbles for their shells and plasma glands. Good crafting fixins. You're limited only by your ingenuity and risk tolerance for being clawed to pieces. I've had enough of that for one hunt. So with that, I raise a glass of Anti-Fizzo's Crabble Juice and bid you bottoms up to your bottom line.
More quality broadcasting coming right up. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or God.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid.
last bit that I save is intended for you. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
Freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Protectorate folks were sent to liberate.
These riffs got me awful perturbed.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend.
The prodigal freelance. Excellent! Please that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's
Please pay this
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crush.
It most assured this is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's Choice once.
So you say. But Auntie's Choice ain't seen a trooper like me. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Certainly. A bandage of Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate YESSS still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Understood. I should have expected as much. But please, do tell me if you change your mind.
Song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Pour worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she...
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Grab a can today.
I didn't mean me.
After you...
No coarse pores, bristles, smoke in our gums. With their proprietary whisker extraction, pulverized bones, spins the tooth-wrecking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us thinking 5.
Hello again. Oh, Inez. You look... Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective in...
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still... that is not common knowledge in this... Before I began my new illustrious... Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I...
Or my own first aid training can't reach. Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks.
Would if I could have done more.
All right, enough yapping. Time is...
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk...
I understand your reservation, but Right. I have a lead in it. The first candidate is I happened upon an old report.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a raptidon.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so... Yes. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there. Oh, I love questions. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such... So I should return... One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our... I see. I hope his spirits may be sustained. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's... Or perhaps he will manage... I wish...
Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
Now, upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Thanks again for getting us off that.
You're really something else, stranger.
Though with our
Thank you
gratitude
for getting us
meaningfully
down.
expressed through the requisite bits.
Yeah. The hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen. It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose part dark moon. The greenhorn ripples out in a chemical plant gloom. Brown blood flooded the plain, but that manager chance to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management, rest your off, but hey, that's all when sometimes the head seems giving up. One reason fiscal to kick workers into gear. And but they shit out all their praise, resenting lips. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your dog discounts for. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting there.
Cutshall here, with the only task I'm unwilling to delegate. Logging our progress in the Promotion Acceleration Program.
Who would you delegate it to? We're the only ones left.
For once, you make a point, Cobb. Today's exercise really narrowed the playing field. We were tasked to analyze how the introduced Raptidon population adapted to the island. I'll admit, I took a hands-off approach. Probably why I still have my hands. And face. A few cohorts misreckoned those sneaky raps. Among the Eaton, Wall Monitor Lindergaard, probably mispronouncing that. Vat Sanitizer Kavil Stad, definitely mispronouncing that.
Pick up the pace, Cutshall. These raps can be anywhere, and we're both a mite ripe.
I'll finish when I'm good and finished. Whoa. Okay, I'm finished. Grab your gear and let's hoof it to the fu-
A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistry just process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crabble 'cause it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty pleasure seems safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent. Good for me and you. Crab.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists. Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume. But eat it or be treated and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble repast.
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself. Damn this stuff. How's he still standing?
Light shows herald the end of the world's poppycock. Which present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's birthday. Simply can't.
Almost got it! Don't let up! End this fight on my feet! That. You need to ask for help.
the moon.
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being. Entering a confrontation.
Night terrors. Mania. Day terrors. Melancholy.
Hey, get me go-getting again.
Standing by with life support.
Sonic itch. Inflammation.
Back in business.
Elation. General
Anyone else? Here a minute.
Back in business. Nice work. We pulled a good harvest. But if we could hunt for the other beasts before bringing this... Auntie's choice in the... Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we? Couldn't say. I would have continued my commanding when I Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. That's a nice sentiment. This is the way of thinking. I miss my platoon. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Of course I do. Anyhow, I would rather... Right. Like ain't the... They treated me better than my last employers did. And despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk... They have. I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms. Of course. Now, do I got qualms with Aunt? That takeover was the best. Fine by me. See, our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, I don't know if I would have made it out alive without better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers. Almost got my head. Ortiz told it was a rough few nights at first. I appreciate. In any case, fine by me. Then I keep. You didn't see me when but suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, she reminds me of the folk I had back home. I'd rather not. Fine by me. They're good folk. Said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the promises of this foreign corporation. Me neither. Spacer's choice could kill hope in just about anyone. Though, my folks are living. Our colony was those of us at the bottom. Most of my friends. Though there is. Of course, that didn't. In Taucetti. Last day, he was gone the next day. We never found him. So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle for Auntie's choice, after everything, it's because it's been years now since.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even.
And I wouldn't give. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow.
Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow.
Hey, here's a fancy can.
Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Worst, worst, oh, worst, worst. It's not the worst. Unless it's worst, 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 oh, worst, worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Worst, worst, oh, worst, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst, 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 oh, worst, worst. Grab a can today. coarse pores, brisk smoke in our gum. With their proprietary liquor extraction, pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open room temp tin horses.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
That's right. Nothing like instant
You!
soft...
My scouts saw you infiltrating our lands to the north. The Contra, to arms! Let the...
Emergency protocols.
Don't be a shirt that be a slug. Grab a can and get back on the job. It's unless it's forced worst.
Sponsored by Auntie's Choice. Lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make modern misstatements, we get up to it sometimes. Like right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance. Claiming a belt drive mishap for a
1.8%. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
It's claimed the product has a Mike Tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still Mike Tangy though. Okay, corrections. We made a few mistakes. Maintaining perfection. Now on to other things. Stop something reasonably peppy. Please continue.
Take a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink. Every component is tequila. When you drink
that real artificial purple coloring and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Story of my existence.
Hurry now, don't wait your turn. Just take a ride on the purple worm.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake the top day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry. Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry tequila.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.